Hi, I'm Owen Hund, and this is for speech class. This is my audience of three on this side, one on this side, and my cameraman being five people. This is for May 1998. I found very interesting things throughout the whole month of my birth month and year. May 2nd was the 124th Kentucky Derby. Kent Dermott aborted real quick, winning with 2 minutes, 2 seconds, and 2/10 of a second. In May 7th of 1998, Mercedes-Benz buys Chrysler at $40 billion to form Daimler Chrysler, becoming the largest industrial merge company in history. Daimler became the dominant partner. Stock prices rose to $108.62 per share. Later on, Chrysler dropped from third in the biggest automotive company to fourth behind Toyota. On May 14th, 1998, the last episode of Seinfeld was on NBC. Seinfeld ran for 9 years from 1989 to 1998, casting 9 seasons. In those 9 seasons, there were 173 episodes. Main cast being Jerry Seinfeld himself, Michael Richards, and Jason Alexander. May 18th, the United States versus Microsoft. The United States Department of Justice and 20 U.S. state files an antitrust case against Microsoft. May 21st, at Thurston High School in Springfield, Oregon, Kipland Kingle, who was suspended for bringing a gun into school, was shooting a semi-automatic rifle inside a classroom full of students, killing 2 people and wounding 25. But before he brought the gun into school, he also killed his parents at home. May 22nd and 26th were big days for the United States with Bill Clinton. The 22nd was the Monica Lewinsky scandal, and a federal judge ruled the United States Secret Services against and can be compelled to testify before a grand jury in the scandal against President Bill Clinton. May 26th, Paula Jones, sexual harassment versus President Clinton. The famous line, "I did not have sexual relations with that woman," denying the fact that he had sexual relations with Monica Lewinsky. Now, after all this was going on, he also proposed a budget for the United States with surplus of $39 billion in the rest of the year of 1998 and $150 billion surplus over the next 5 years. The Office of Management and Budget's mid-session reviews is slightly less optimistic than the Congress Budget Office, which projected a surplus of between $43 billion and $63 billion. And the review was projected to be 5 to 10 years, just how Bill Clinton had it, estimating that it was going to surplus an estimate $150 billion surplus from 1998 to 2002 to fill out his term. May 28th, Phil Hartman was an SNL star. He died because his wife killed him. Later on, she went back to the house before the cops arrived and killed herself as well. May 30th, a magnitude of 6.6 of an earthquake hit northern Afghanistan, killing up to 5,000 people. The earthquake occurred at 5:30 in the morning in Afghanistan. Also suffered an earthquake 3 months prior to the May 30th one in February, and also 2 more prior to that years in 96 and 97. Movies that were around, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Johnny Depp stars in that as a sports writer, and he goes with as an attorney, headed for Las Vegas with a load of mind-bending pharmaceuticals, headed for the American dream. Deep Impact, Elijah Wood and Morgan Freeman are in it. Morgan Freeman's his typical movie role, and Elijah Wood is a 14-year-old boy that doesn't expect to be in the situation he is in when he joins the astronomy class in his high school. And Godzilla is another movie that comes along. It's a remake of this movie, but he is now in Manhattan rather than in Asia. Gas prices. In May, the first 2 weeks, they were at $1.06. Now they're $2.49 around this time. And the last 2 weeks of May, they were at $1.07. Milk prices have generally been around the same price. They were at $2.66 a gallon in May of 1998. And stamps were 32 cents for the longest period of time. The Red Wings were on their way to winning their second Stanley Cup after winning one in 1997 and going back to back. Those are many things I found for May 1998.